What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the Phoenix Suns, and basically, man, I just want to pose the question or ask the question, or what's wrong with the Phoenix Suns right now? I look at a team that's looking for answers. I look at a team that does not have a prototypical offensive or defensive identity. I look at a team that has more than enough all-stars, if you want to add in Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. But I also look at a team that's been decimated by the absence of Bradley Beal, who just hasn't been available as much as they would have seen fit. I honestly had this same Phoenix Suns team running off and being much better than they currently are, which they are 14-15 at this present moment of this video. And I'm not saying that this team isn't going to be good later, right? Because I feel like the Phoenix Suns are put together with their main three guys, with their main core, to compete for a championship. And Kevin Durant has spoken to being frustrated. You know, his age and this team and this roster just isn't, he has spoken to that effect. I heard one analyst say that the Phoenix Suns are soft. I second that notion because I don't think, and here's the thing. Frank Vogel is a hell of a defensive coach. We know that in his time with LA. You can even go back as far as one of his first initial coaching jobs, if you want to even go back that far. But when I look at the Phoenix Suns defensively, they just don't look together. When I look at the Phoenix Suns and the constant, notion that Devin Booker is the answer with the ball in his hands, I don't think that's the case. Yes, he can make decisions, but when you're talking about a team where in their last game versus the Dallas Mavericks, he was turning the ball over frequently. You just looked at a team. If it wasn't for Grayson Allen, honestly, they would have lost that game by 30. That's the truth, because Kevin Durant having 16 points, that can't happen. Devin Booker going under 25, that can't happen. If you want to compete with the who's who of the Western Conference, currently comprised, I don't think the Phoenix Suns can beat the Kings. I don't think they could beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't think they can beat the Dallas Mavericks. I don't think they can beat the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't think they can beat the Los Angeles Clippers. And those are all the teams that they will have to face at some point as we go along in the season. Now, granted, this is late December, so we are about to turn the calendar. So hopefully they do get Bradley Beal back at some point in the near future. But even when you look at them getting Bradley Beal back and the number of losses they have had lately, they are on a 3-game losing streak, and I believe they have lost 4 of their last 5. They lost to the Knicks 139-122. You cannot. How can you give up almost 140 points? And that was the game that Jalen Brunson had 50. You cannot continuously do that. You look at the 4-point win over the Washington Wizards. You look at their 5-point loss to the Trailblazers. You look at their 15-point loss to the Sacramento Kings, and you look at their 14-point loss versus the Dallas Mavericks on Christmas. This team defensively is not it. This team offensively, unless you get one of those performances from KD and Devin Booker, and you need all hands on deck, whether it's Grayson Allen, whether it's Josh Okogie, whether it's Eric Gordon, you're going to need all hands on deck. I don't think I've seen Watanabe in their previous game. I don't understand why Bobo doesn't get minutes. This team just looks out of whack currently. Now, granted, Kevin Durant is still averaging Kevin Durant type numbers. That's not my issue. You know, my issue is the fact that this team was looked at to be one way, and currently this team isn't what they set out to be. Now, granted, they have injuries. I don't even think Damian Lee has played this year. But again, Nurkic didn't play in their last game either. But when I look at this team and I look at how the roster is put together, you know, yes, they have Nasir Little. He could be much better. You look at Bates Jop. He could be much better. Like I said, no minutes for Bobo. Watanabe doesn't play. So it's like, what are you going to do if Devin Booker and Kevin Durant aren't giving you those superstar type performances? You're going to be on the losing end more times than not. And for KD to mention that he's frustrated or whatever the case may be, it's a testament to the fact that you add in Beal, you have Booker now, and you look at this team, you say they should be much better. But again, injuries and guys missing time. Now, on the other side of it, with Kevin Durant being frustrated, what more does he want? You know, you look at a team in Phoenix who a few years ago played in the NBA Finals. You look at a team in the Phoenix Suns who had the best record in the Western Conference a few years ago before losing to the Dallas Mavericks in the playoffs. You look at a team who chose to trade for Kevin Durant and giving up Bridges and also Cam Johnson. You look at a team in the Phoenix Suns who elected to trade Chris Paul. So when you look at how things, you know, are going for them currently, it's not too much to say that they could do in a position that they're in. You know, will their roster get better? Who knows? But currently, they have what they have, and the cards are dealt, and they have to play their hand. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, Phoenix Suns fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to the channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.